Okay, go ahead, Jada. Oh, we
So I
can't
have
hear you. Oh, now we can. Go ahead.
this is your Michigan award, and in March I put RSTs in for November and December because you didn't post here when this was extended, so I to get those in for you.
Yeah. So, okay, that's the right. By the end of January, or
Say that again.
sorry, can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah. So, okay, so that's the number. Okay, whatever. I think you sent me something as well, right? So that's kind of by the end of January 2026.
Uh,
This is for student.
Uh,
okay. So Jada, can you scroll to the left? Was he not posting on here and you had to do RSTs? When did the year start?
Allowing my headphones at home.
It started in
It's everybody's sounds cutting out. When did it start?
yeah, yeah. I hear you well, Kim, but everybody else seemed to be in and out. Hmm.
it started in August. So we had done RSTs for August, September, and October. Those posted in November, but then we still had to do an RST for November and December, so that will post in right here.
And then he's scheduled to hit at 14.7%
Yep.
Uh,
February. Go ahead.
okay, let me see. Yeah. So I'm trying to see what I have here. Um, just give me a sec. What's efforts that was at since August last year? Was I? I thought. I think I'm here. I'm seeing like a 4.7%.
Yeah, so in August, September, and October, you were 4.7, and then you were bumped to 14.7 effective November.
Oh, November. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Let me see. 14.7. Yeah, I'm have. All right, and so that's and then December is same number, right? Percentage, right?
Yes. I have you projected at 14.7 through September. So we can always change that if you need to.
Yes, but okay. So, but yeah, but that's a projected number, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So, but we'll decide later on. Um,
So then with that, and we'll look at your effort towards the end, but Jada, is there any non-personnel
Yeah.
expenses on here? Yeah.
There's some travel, business group, meal, and printing.
right. I think I want to. I try to remember where I went. Yeah, it has to be something. Yeah. So, um, I'll have a look at my expense report.
Okay. Yeah. If you could just confirm when you get a chance that, I mean, I have no doubt that you traveled, but that we're actually posting it to the right award, that would be good.
Uh-huh. Where the amount I can see for the.
Yeah. It's
But
column U. And Jada, can you make it bigger? It's still pretty
Oh, okay,
small.
okay. Yeah, sounds reasonable. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay. So even with those, Jada, can you go back to the fort? There's probably a pretty large balance left. Are you planning to hire anyone? I know that when we put a lot of these budgets together,
Yeah, I mean, I think this one we have the graduate student budgeted, but so far just no one kind of interested in my work. Yeah, and it's not enough to hire postdoc kind of situation, you know what I'm saying? Uh-huh.
hmm
Yeah, it's a challenging. So I'm doing most of the
Okay.
work. for now.
Well, we'll keep our fingers crossed that.
Yeah, yeah. So,
Okay, I would just keep that in mind because I know what normally happens with your stuff as we get close to the end of
uh,
the budget period and we're working on the progress reports, and then the lead institutions are asking about balances. So,
yeah,
um,
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. But whatever balance gonna be spent because the other two grants kind of ending
Okay.
mid sometime this year, right? We'll see.
hmm Okay.
Right.
So that means we'll probably up your effort on here then.
Uh, yes, that's what I'll show you later on after we
Okay.
go through all these. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Jada.
Then we have the Rutgers DOG. Zoom in to very tiny.
Yeah.
And I have also encumbered RSTs for March here for the past months to make sure you were at the correct percentage.
Okay. Yeah, I have something for you after this. Uh, so last time when we met, I think we have the estimated remaining balance. I think starting from January this year, um, about like 29,000. Uh-huh.
Jada, can
Right.
you go to the balance? Yeah, we're at like 27 with
At
encumbrances.
27, that's by the end of December or what the
That's the end of September
end of September.
because she's
Last
got you
hold on.
projected out through the end of September.
Oh, you mean based on the burning rates we're having, whatever put in here, right?
Right.
Uh, okay. So what's my efforts here?
16.5.
Uh, hold on. Maybe I calculated the whole thing wrong. So you're saying for 17.7, okay, at that 16.5, then by
Correct.
the end of September this year, I
Yes.
still have that amount left?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my God, I have more money than I thought.
You
Somehow,
always have more money than you think.
I calculated everything and I thought that the number I got last time is from, is what I already, is what's left for me for the rest of the year, starting from January. But apparently I'm wrong. Okay, the number I'm having is by the end of the project. Okay, how much I still have? My gosh, I need to redo the thing. Um, oh, I see. So, okay, I see. Let me
Yeah, and
back.
where we need to be careful with you too, right, is you're named personnel on some of these. So we can reduce you by the 25%, but
Um,
we, right, we need to make sure you average out. And
right, right. Because I try to give you a kind of updated this DoD as well as the R1 chip so that I can spend them all, right? One by the end of
Mhm.
May and the other by the end of September. Yeah, but I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, but
So
anyway,
so we can go through these and then you can relook at your effort and send something
right.
back to us, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I should have done that last time, since we met last time, but I didn't. Yeah. Okay. So maybe I can get some number written down here. Um, so let me get some updated numbers. So DOD, um, at 16.5%
Yeah.
effort, right?
Yes.
And by the end of September, what's the current, okay, 27277.
Yes.
So let me lose 27277. And we are updated to which months again? Sorry, here.
This,
To
yeah, she's got everything in. Jada, if you can scroll back up. She's got
to
everything in through September.
oh, so okay, but for the one that so we can, if you scroll through early time,
Mm-hmm.
uh, okay. So if I make adjustment, I should be make adjustment starting from March. Is that what you're suggesting? Or
We can make adjustments back to
January?
9/1. We can go
Uh,
back to September, but you
uh,
have to be
let- let-
careful
yeah,
that you don't,
don't do that. Yeah, let's
right.
just
You
start.
just have to be
Okay.
careful because you reported stuff too
Yeah,
on some
yeah,
of these progress
yeah.
reports.
Okay,
Yeah.
right. But without affecting anything else much, I can start with January, right? Or
Yeah,
August.
that's fine.
Okay, I
Yeah.
think that's make my life easier. So, then hold on, let me see. I have a question actually. So so Jada, my effort you have posted so far for January and February is also 16.5%.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Now I understand what my note is about. Okay. All right. So good. Which means what I have before is still correct. Then I don't think I need to do anything for this one other than just give you an updated number, right?
Yeah.
For what I
Mhm.
should have, because okay. All right. So let's move to next.
Okay. Next is Arizona.
Mhm.
Sorry.
Right. So Arizona, one thing I want to mention is since we have this 1 year no cost extension, so I think the end date that will be to the 2028 now.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Yeah. And they're holding back on 3rd year money. And they'll be, yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. So you're on at like 8.8% now.
Right. Yeah. So my note says 8.8%. So by the end
Hmm.
of January 2027, I will have about 86,900 remaining. Uh, okay, so
Yeah.
that's
So,
that's a different number, but it's just not too, yeah, in the ballpark, I guess.
mhm.
Right. Um, yeah. So, and that's the salary part?
Hmm.
You're, oh, okay. Sorry. I was talking about the total. I think the number matches because I have the same
Yeah.
as that number. Uh-huh.
Yeah, so normally Jada will back into your direct dollars that you have left to spend and because the IDC kind of follows it, the F&A rate. So,
Yeah, I just divided everything with like 1.34 whatever. Yeah.
hmm.
Okay. Now it's more clear to me now. Um, okay. So that number agrees.
Okay. What's next, Jada?
Um, Next is the Rutgers chip. Musically.
Right. I'll be at
And
35%, right?
yes, and there's
Hmm.
RSTs encumbered here as well because you were posting to post you at the Rutgers.
Right. So then my number was by the end of May at the 35% efforts, I will have 24 close. I mean, in terms of total direct Yeah, so that's the thing. I remember we adjust this last time. So it's not supposed to be a deficit there. Remember some of the total budget wasn't reflected there?
Yeah, so
Uh,
we probably need to check, Jada.
Okay.
right. The last time you give me like the remaining direct will be like say 24,000 close and with a salary close to 18,000 at the end of May. Right. Right. Okay.
Yeah, so we'll follow up on the budget addition.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And there's no other expenses.
And then we have one more, is that right?
Mhm.
The R1 PFOS. Uh-huh. From Rodgers.
So I think this one hasn't gotten the extension yet.
Oh yeah,
So
right. So they have the is this the PFOS one? Yes, I think that's the one. Right. Remember they're holding back on second year, right? So my task is to spend whatever remaining from year one.
Yeah, but
By
did they send us an extension at least on the date? Well, we
uh
will need them to send a contract
yeah,
extension.
they have this. Remember, let me show
Okay.
you.
No, that's
Uh
fine. Yeah, we can follow
yeah,
up.
I forward you the email. I remember. Let me see. Let me just quickly show you. Uh
Jada, can you stop share? Yeah.
yeah. Uh, let me see. Um, oh, that's a different one. I think this may be it. Let me open it, make sure. Oh, here. Uh, still share. Do you see my screen now?
Yeah.
Uh, I right. I send you this email, forward you this email, January 30th.
Okay.
This one
So
here. Right.
yeah,
So that's
so,
year two, and that one shows zero because that's a yeah.
okay. So Jada, we need to check to see if you sent this on to OSB.
okay.
So we'll look at it this afternoon and keep you posted.
Right. Okay. Sounds good to me. So that's one will be yeah. Okay. Good. Um. All right. So I guess we're done with all these five grants now, right? Are we?
Yes.
This
So do you
showed
want
me a
us?
report. When I
Uh,
pulled it, this showed up. It's award for,
oh, that one. Yeah, that one. I also have the email. So we need to invoice them by the end of the year. So we're just holding on it. Okay, we're not doing anything with it. They
okay.
can allow us to wait. Yeah, the latest is will be end of the year. I think I also have that email if you remember. I know you guys receiving a lot of stuff. So replace current share. Okay. Uh, yeah. So this the email. Let me see. Uh,
We can invoice towards the end, but
right. So we'll just
funds,
don't. Yeah, we don't need to do anything with that.
yeah, we'll just have to make sure expenses post or we'll have a hard time with our GC sending an invoice. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's this one. Um, because they don't. Yeah, that one doesn't really have a like end date anything, but but we need to get
hmm
the money.
So we can look at your effort really quick, especially looking at March, even though I know some of this might change because I try to
Right,
avoid
right,
doing changes
right.
if we can. but
Yeah,
it
I
might all
think we need
change.
to. Yeah. So let me compare this with what I have so I can have an update. All right. So let me see. Let me update my table here too. Right now we have the okay. If we go, I'm trying to figure out some of the blank I have here. So if going back to November, I have my Michigan, yeah, 14.7, right? 14.7. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
good. And then yeah, I think from January I start to adjust for some of these. And then let me see what's the November, December for Rutgers DoD. So that's oh 15.5, right? Okay,
16.5.
16.5, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
16.5, 16.5. And then the Rutger ovarian chip.
Mm-hmm.
That one has been 35, right?
Yeah.
Okay, 35, 35. Okay, good. And then I have one more, I guess. The Victor, what the rate we have? 8.8, 8.8. Right.
Yes.
Okay. And it's also for January there. Yeah, 8.8. Okay. Um, right. So we need to update these numbers. I think I can come up with new numbers starting from January.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds good to you guys?
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Yeah, I need to really to increase some efforts on the R1 chip and also DoD. Uh,
yeah. Like I said, I would just be cautious if you're key personnel and you're named, because we can't drop you more than 25% if you're named without permission.
oh, you mean for the right, I remember. So
He's not going too far.
uh you mean like per month or for the whole year, right?
For the
Yeah.
whole year.
Okay,
Correct.
then
Yes.
I can manage that, I guess. Uh-huh. Yeah,
He's
I
going back to
keep forgetting
January.
this 20%, right? So that means that my efforts cannot, as a key personnel, my efforts cannot be lower by more than 20% of the proposed efforts. Is that
Yeah,
correct?
25% of the
Oh,
proposed effort.
25%.
And it would be the
Okay.
average over the budget period. So as long as you were within that, you should be fine.
Uh, for the budget year. For the budget year,
Correct. Yes.
right? So okay, so I have to remain about 3/4 of my proposed effort.
Yes.
Okay, I keep forgetting about those, and then give me everybody trouble. Uh-huh. So
Yeah, so if
key.
you can work on it and get it to us maybe next week, because then that gives Jada time to get the RSTs in the system. And we're gonna be having the new set of effort certification forms drop. So it would be good to get them in so that we can pre-review your effort.
Okay. Uh, that sounds all good to me. Um, yeah. Anything
So we'll
else?
check on, nope, we'll check on the budget and the extension, and then we'll loop back around with you this afternoon. And then we'll wait for you on the effort.
Yeah, yeah. I'll do that. I'll do that.
Okay,
All right. Thank you so
sounds good.
much.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. All right.
Thank
All
you.
right.